Starting this month, the Indian Air Force is all set to host its largest multilateral air exercise, Tarang Shakti, in two phases that will see about 150 fighters, refuelers, evacs, and transport aircraft in action. Countries, 10 of them with air assets, will join the exercise that would be held in Sulur and Jodhpur. Now, before I go further, I wanted to appeal to you. As I mentioned, this exercise would be held in Sulur and Jodhpur, and I would be there to cover this exercise. As I'm speaking right now, multiple colleagues of mine are traveling across the country to get you news from the ground, because here at ThePrint, we don't believe in sitting in our office space and doing stories. But all of this comes at a cost, and hence I appeal to you to be part of ThePrint's growing family and become a subscriber. Instructions on how to become a subscriber is there on the screen. So click on the link and become a part of this print family. Now, coming back to this exercise, remember that this would be a landmark event but has no particular nation or theme in mind. A total of 51 countries were invited for the mega exercise. Besides the observer countries, Germany, France, Spain and the UK are scheduled to take part in Phase 1, while Phase 2 will see participation from Australia, Bangladesh, Greece, Singapore, UAE and the US. Incidentally, this would be the first time since its birth in 1971 that a Bangladesh military aircraft, in this case the C-130, will fly over Indian airspace for an exercise. Now, each phase of the exercise will see participation of 70 to 80 air assets. Phase 1 would be held from August 6 to 14 at Sulur, a town located in Coimbatore district of Tamil Nadu, and see participation of 32 foreign aircraft. Now, Phase 2, to be held from September 1 to 14 at Jodhpur, will see participation of 27 fighters, 2 refueling aircraft, 2 airborne early warning aircraft and 4 C-130 Special Forces aircraft from foreign countries. The IF will field over 40 aircraft each in both the phases, and this would include the Su-130J, the Rafale, the Tejas, the LCH Prachand and of course the Rudra. The Indian Navy will also participate in Phase 1 with its MiG-29K carrier-borne fighters. Russia was invited for this exercise, but they have conveyed their inability to participate in the exercise at this time against the backdrop of the continuing war in Ukraine. Same goes for Israel. Now, a defense industrial exposition is also planned at Sulur and Jodhpur, with 68 participants confirming so far, including defense public sector undertakings, private firms and startups. One of the main objectives is to showcase the booming indigenous ecosystem, and to show his resolve to Atmanirbharta, the IF will field all indigenous platforms in service in addition to frontline platforms as I mentioned earlier, which is the LCA, the LCH and of course the Rudra. The IF has significantly increased its participation in bilateral and multilateral exercise in the recent past. Since 2001, the IF has participated in 91 international air exercises. Of these, 32 exercises were hosted by the IF. Germany will deploy fighter jets and also a A400M transport aircraft. The A400M aircraft would be showcased to the IF, given it is also a contender in its medium transport aircraft tender that is underway. Interestingly, soon after the air combat exercise, India will also host the Malabar exercise that would see the Quad countries, that is India, US, Japan and Australia, carrying out their naval exercise. For ThePrint, this is Snehesh Alex Philip. Do subscribe to ThePrint's YouTube channel for more such videos.